Welcome or welcome back, new viewers and game bears. It is time for a new playthrough, and you saw that title just now? That's right, the Mega Man X6 playthrough. 3 weeks ago, the space colony Eurasia was taken over by Sigma. Sigma hired a mysterious reploid, Dynamo. Dynamo led the Eurasia into orbit towards the Earth, thus beginning the tragic Earth crisis. Maverick Hunter Zero, taking Earth's destiny into his own hands, one reploid made a crash attack against the furious space colony. It was a successful attack and the space colony was destroyed. But although the Earth was saved, the huge explosion seriously damaged it. As for the battle against Sigma, X and Zero defeated Sigma and narrowly escaped with their lives. Only one would return to the battle. A Blue Fight X, still gripping a familiar saber in his hand 3 weeks later at present. There was so much pollution on the ruined Earth from the explosion that the reploids can barely work. And a man is... Mega Man X6. Well, you saw the title. Apparently this game takes place 3 weeks after the events of X5, but only the good end, well, only the ending where Zero dies alongside X after X is still, actually, what am I saying? Where Zero is defeated by X, but that's not the bad ending. It only takes place after the good ending where Zero survives, which is a bit of I think it's a plot hole, actually, but we'll get into that in a second. What happened? I heard they avoided the collision. And I know this is a Japanese audio because, yeah, we'll get into that too. But they might as well have failed. And for this, we should be thankful. This is not all. Something else is going to happen. I feel uneasy. What is this? This is... debris. But what from? Was there any violent battle here? I wonder how many people and reploids were sacrificed. Wait, this is... 1 week later. It's finally done. I'm going mad, and it's so liberating. No, the plan has only just begun. I'm going to bring a low grade reploids in submission. Those too simple to understand my work. I'll build an ideal world only for reploids. A wonderful world where I control everything. Wake up, X. You're the only one. There's no one else is left to fight. Get up now, X. Yeah, there's some mistranslations in this game because of how rushed it was, so some sentences might sound a bit weird, and as you can see, why is Maverick capitalized? It shouldn't be, it's mid-sentence. But anyways. X! A giant Maverick is acting up! Wake up! I'll send the detailed info later. You rush to the scene. X is like, but I was having such a nice dream, man. Why you gotta wake me up right now? Like, I couldn't even get a word in edgewise or anything. Most of the mechaniloids became Mavericks. It's been a long time. Stay alert, X. I'll be fine since I have the armor. And Saber. Since I fixed the Falcon armor very quickly, the dash function is incomplete. Alright. Anyway, I will stop the mechaniloids. Okay. Go to the entrance of the ruins ahead. Okay, so a few things about this game. This is ranked by a lot of fans, including myself, as one of the worst X games, or not just Mega Man X games, no. One of the worst Mega Man games ever. Right up there with Mega Man and Base and Mega Man 7, and I believe one of the Mega Man Star Force games, if I remember correctly. Yeah, it's very bad, and as I mentioned earlier, some of the sentences being off because this game is extremely rushed. Here's a little bit of trivia for you. This game came out the same year as Mega Man X5. Now, what year did that game come out? 2001. This game also came out in 2001. I believe Mega Man X5 in the US came out, I think, February 2001, or Mega Man X6 came out in December of 2001. Funnily enough, this also came out the same day Mega Man 02, I believe, came out as well. Or am I tripping? That might have been Mega Man X7. I'll look that up later and we can clear that up later. But a few things. The same controls from X5. And like Alia said, this is the Falcon armor. Remember how in X5 you had the flight capabilities? Well, now it's just a dash. A dash that does damage, thankfully, but it is a slight downgrade from how it was in X5. Though it's one of X's weaker armors in my opinion of any of them. Now, as I mentioned before with the time lapse, the bad time lapse, that ending from X5 that I was talking to you about, that takes place here. That was 3 years ago according to X5, but this game kind of retcons it to just 3 weeks ago. Which again is obviously incorrect and indicative of how much this game was rushed. And I've always stated in my videos, during game development, games do tend to be rushed by it for a little bit. It doesn't matter how long the development cycle is. But again, this game was made in less than a year after the ending of X5. Mainly because X5 was initially going to be the finale of the X series and leading to the Zero series. But as X6 was made behind Inafune's back, the creator of Mega Man, if you didn't know, they had to kind of change around the plans of Mega Man Zero to kind of fit the story more. So, and that's how we have this rushed game with X6 and then the later games like X7 and X8. But anyways, enough of my rambling, why don't we get on with this stage? And right there, I just get smacked by an enemy. Maybe it's my fault for running into it, but I don't know. But one thing about this, remember literally like 2 minutes ago when I said this is one of the worst games ever according to a lot of fans? It's mainly because of the garbage level design and enemy placements being very bad. And that shows here. If you look up reviews of these levels, this is literally, this first level, this intro level right here is considered the best level in the game. That goes to show how bad the rest of the game is going to be. And oh, we'll get into that soon enough. But for now, the music in this stage, not half bad actually. It sounds a bit calm, but it also has the same energy of a crisis just happened. So, yeah. And as you can see, we have Zero Saber, as shown in the ending of X5, the good ending where Zero doesn't turn evil. So X is kinda slow with it, which is some decent balancing that we can get into later, but it adds a nice little melee element to his kit, more so than just his buster, so he'll have other ways of dealing with enemies. And this stage actually does a pretty damn good job in teaching the player the basics, whether you're a new player, this being your first Mega Man game, or you played X5 or like X4 and whatnot, and you're already pretty familiar with it, you can always refamiliarize yourself with it, in case you forgot. It does take 3 saber swings to beat those, and as you can see, the saber works in these, but not the buster. Anyways, we can keep on moving through this intro stage. And these giant drills, better watch out, they will do quite some damage if you get hit by them. Because so far, yeah, no, this stage is quite decent. There's nothing too out of the ordinary that's right there to beat you up, like we'll see later in the game. Ow. I'm taking lots of damage. Anyways. And here's our boss gates. And some are reploids. There you are. Are you alright? Beyond there is a giant mechaniloid. It's suddenly activated due to a radio wave problem. We are afraid, and we got hurt. I'll take care of this. Return to the hunter base now. Alright. It acts like it's possessed. Be careful. Alright, so this big old mechaniloid they talking about, that's the first boss that we have to worry about. Alright, this big old mechaniloid will kind of fly into the air. You can damage it, but it won't really do anything. Unless you hit a certain... Oh, I wonder what its weakness is. Maybe this giant eyeball thing in the sky over here? I know I'm kind of mocking this game for such an obvious weak point, but then again, this is a tutorial boss fight, so... it's kind of warranted, I'd say. So just hit it 4 times with your saber and you win. Sure, you have to go through a relatively long cutscene each and every time, but a small price to pay, right? You can damage it as well to do a little bit of chip damage with charge shots, but it's just better you hit that. I think speedrunners, in my opinion, or not in my opinion, but speedrunners, I think they try to, I'm not entirely sure, but I think they try to do a few things to speed up the animation, you know, to save time, since that's the goal of speedrunning. But we're not doing a speedrun, so that information's kind of worthless. Well, anyways, we beat the mechaniloid after taking a few heavy hits. Who is this? Well, he looks like Zero, but he has a slightly different color scheme. I'll see what all that's about later. Zero? How the hell did you see that? Now who's this man? I knew Zero was doing this. Who are you? Hi, Max. I'm investigating the Zero Nightmare. What? Nunny? Did you say the Zero Nightmare? What are you trying to do? What is your connection to the Zero Nightmare? What about Zero? You are behind this? You are dangerous. I'll dispose of you. Alright, so this is Hi Max. And he's one of the big bad enemies that X must fight in this game. Now here's the thing, you literally cannot damage Hi Max. You can definitely damage him later in the game because what you need to do is have special weapons to damage him. And he'll even have a different attack pattern later on, so it's a scripted loss for the time being, which will kind of demonstrate how strong Hi Max is. And we'll know a bit more about Hi Max's origins later on. Maverick Hunter, not amazing. We will destroy the Zero Nightmare. You are not wanted here. Keep out. Oh, fine, then you go fight Sigma for all I care. I couldn't inflict any damage on him. Hi, Max. Zero? Nightmare? Did I dream about Zero? What is happening? You know when you have a dream you can't remember what it was? Yeah, I think X is having that right now. Alright, let us save. And here are some of my old save files, and this will be our new one. Attention all reploids on Earth! As you all know, these are chaotic, disturbing times. The nightmare is upon us! It shows reploids a kind of dream for human beings. No, it's a nightmare. The nightmare makes reploids confused. In the worst case, they may malfunction or delete themselves due to the space colony incident. There are few reploids or humans are left. And this is another one of those sentences that's clearly hasn't, been proofread, I think is the term. Yes. There are few reploids or humans are left on the Earth. Let that sink in. There are few reploids or humans left on the Earth. There are a few good sentences left in this game. How about that? We won't accept sacrifice anymore. This would bring us to the Earth's crisis. Taking the matter seriously, we have sent investigators to the eighth suspect? I can't read that. Whatever. To the 8 suspected areas, excuse me, to uncover the mystery of this nightmare phenomena. It's said that the nightmare phenomena are caused by a ghost of Zero, known as an Ace Maverick Hunter. I thought he was an S-Class Maverick Hunter. Is an Ace technically A-Class? Whatever. Nani, what are you talking about? Wait, X! Let him finish the story. Now, I'd like to call on volunteers. Unite with us and help our cause. Work for these 8 investigators. Our goal is to wipe out the nightmare. And to delete the Zero's ghost. The Zero's ghost. Sure, man. Because I want to play the Mega Man X6. Come together for our future. This Hi Max will lead the mission. We guarantee your safety if you join us. Both Maverick Hunters and reploids now suffer. Let's preserve our future together. You're just repeating yourself now. We're waiting for you, everyone. Have I convinced all of you yet? How dare... He's talking about Zero that way? Zero gave his life to save us. It can't be helped now. Actually, we saw the nightmare too, shaped as Zero. So, we also need to investigate what the nightmare is. For now, leave Isoc and Hymax alone. I wonder what are those suspected areas he mentioned. Can you find out, Ilya? No, due to strong jammings, I can't look into it from here. So, I've got to go in there blind. Maybe I'll be able to feel the nightmare directly. Besides, I'm suspicious of the investigators. The nightmare. The mission is risky. I don't remember if that was my sickness voice, but I'm going with it. But we must minimize the damage by uncovering and defeating it. As Isoc said, we cannot allow any more reploids to be lost. X, return to the hunter's base now. Roger. I'll be right back right away. We are now beginning our mission to check the 8 areas that Isoc had sent investigators to investigate the nightmare phenomena. But considering the situation of the Maverick Hunters, you are the only hunter who could accomplish these difficult missions. As we've lost Zero, you are our only hope. Can you do it, X? I'll do it. I've just obtained the report on the nightmare areas and the investigators sent to the area. However, the details of the situation in the area are still unknown due to bad radar transmissions. Also, in case any changes occur in the nightmare area, I'll show you by a red signal. It is difficult to predict what the changes are, though. That's okay. I'll know when I get there. I will discover what the nightmare and what Isoc intentions are. Don't push yourself too hard, X. Remember, you are our only hope. Roger. X? What is it, Ilya? Nothing. Just be careful. Just say it, woman. What are you doing? Some reploids may accept what Isoc said as true. It says it's true. And come to the nightmare areas. If you find them, secure them, and then send them back to the hunter's base. The reploids you have rescued can be surveyed, thereby pressing the A button. And if you obtain any items, I'll process them into parts you can use. You can equip the parts with the A button. Good luck, X. Alright, now here are the the 8 Mavericks in this game. Commander Yamark, Rainy Turtleoid, Shield Sheldon, Blizzard Wolf Fang, Ground Scaravich, Metal Shark Player, Infinity Manginian, whatever the hell a Manginian is, and Blaze Heatnix. And these guys, well, for how bad this game is, not gonna lie, this game is top-notch with their Maverick designs. I like all 8 of their designs. They all look great, in my opinion. Even the straight-up freaking dung beetle over here looks good, in my opinion. But anyways, there's always a nice little starter stage we can go to, and I think that should be the Amazon area where Commander Yamark happens to be. Now, we only have X and his Falcon armor, so why the fuck would you want to go for his naked armor when you could go Falcon armor, so let's do it. This will be the first stage we handle. Also, mind you, Commander Yamark is a dude. Despite how feminine his eyes looks, yeah, no, he's a dude. I don't know what's with Japanese culture and making male characters look kind of feminine, but whatever. Alright, so let's run through this stage. This is the other stage, the only other stage in the game that fans consider to be pretty decent. But we'll get into that in a second. Did you see that reploid there? Just like an X5, you can rescue them. However, unlike an X5, if they get hit by a certain nightmare enemies, they're lost forever. You cannot get them. And here's the worst part of it. Some reploids, you don't know which ones, it's not indicated, have special items that you can equip to X. And if you lose that reploid, they're gone forever. Thus, you lose that part forever as well, which is awful design. And this isn't even the worst game that does that. We'll get to that in a future game. For now, let's just see how well we can deal with that. But just like an X5, they give you new lives and they'll heal you as well, so get as many of these guys as you possibly can. Whenever you see them, dash straight towards the damage boost if you have to, for all you care. And there's a nice little area over here, and look at that, another armor piece already. X, I wonder when peace will return. I wanted you to live in peace and in a warless era. But we must put an end to this nightmare. Get it? Put an end to this nightmare? Okay. Forgive me for my awful pun. All I could do is give you this armor. However, for security reasons, the armor won't work until the 4 programs combine. Collect 4 programs to complete the armor. Now, I will install the foot program of the blade armor. This program will enhance your dash performance and enable you to perform the mock dash. You can dash while jumping and you'll be invincible in the beginning. For the Earth, for the future. Good luck. Also, look at that reploid. He's like, oh my god, that's Dr. Light! I'm totally not stealing that joke from another YouTuber that does Mega Man content. But anyways, like Dr. Light just mentioned, this game, just like X5, has 2 different armors. And this time in this game, they are the Shadow Armor and the Blade Armor. Once we unlock more parts, I can explain them a little bit more, but they're very cool armors, actually. That's another thing this game does pretty well. Both armors are actually really freaking cool. But again, we'll get into that in due time. Now this guy right over here, this little shit right over here, is the nightmare I was mentioning earlier. If you don't collect those spheres, those things will respawn. So, and mind you, those spheres go away really fast as well, so you better be careful. Alright, I'm actually getting thrashed out here, so let's get this reploid to heal a little. Yeah, we're looking good. Ah, frick. Alright, keep healing, we're good. I think they heal random amounts of energy, which is weird, but whatever. Alright, so we need to go on this man. Actually, I don't think you can make it up there without certain upgrades, so we're gonna have to wait on that. I can always get that off screen, too. I'm dying here. Oh, come on, are you serious? Oh, well, I'm dead. Yeah, get used to that. That's gonna happen a lot in this game. If I have to, I'm gonna put this in rookie mode just to make this easier. And these, Mantis guys, once you kill them, they have this little hologram here because they can respawn. Yep, look at that. Good game design, everybody. Once you kill an enemy, it just respawns right there. I want to go down this hole. Kill these nightmares. They actually, they don't take too many hits from certain things. So they're relatively easy to kill. Though they are sometimes placed in really awful, well, placements. Alright, this part is gonna suck. Because there are spikes where you can't even goddamn see them. Because that's the pinnacle of platforming game design. Put spikes where the player can't goddamn see them. And like I said, do a damage boost anytime you see a reploid. And that's what I meant by awful placement. They literally placed a nightmare virus right above a reploid. So if you're not prepared, oh, that reploid is going to die. And that reploid, again, could have a very important piece that you need. You know what? Just for safety purposes, and because there's spikes everywhere, I'm gonna go in rookie mode. I'll make sure I'm not in this mode for long, but yeah, this is gonna be a wild ride, and you kinda need it, I'll be dead honest. Like right there, I would have died had I not been in rookie mode. Okay, good. I think we're fine now. And the graphics of this game just did not age well. I'm not gonna say this game is ugly, but some parts definitely do look a little off, let's just say. Alright, nice reploid. I don't care, got a damage boost, I don't know how... Oh, let's get that reploid too. Alright, if you go up here, I think there's the heart sink in this stage, if I remember correctly. No, it's just another reploid. Hello, Aaron, how you doing today? God damn it, alright, oh, we're fine. Whew! Good thing that platform was there, or else I would have died again. Everything's going just fine. Though that may not last too long in this game. Because this is X6, what do you expect? I remember there was a heart tick somewhere in here, but whatever. Hey, butter on toast. I'm very nostalgic towards that. Alright, so here comes the first major boss of this game. Commander Yamark. I wonder if his friends call him Mark as a nickname. Oh. You're the Nightmare Investigator. Commander Mark. Yes, I am in charge of the Amazon area. Tell me, what is Zero up to? You must know something. Zero has nothing to do with this. Stop accusing him. I wonder. Oh wait, excuse me. I won't trust both the Maverick Hunters and reploid researchers. I don't know what you're thinking. I won't end up being betrayed and deleted. I will delete you first. Yeah, I'll make you eat those words, my man. So, the thing about some of the bosses in these games, except for one, and we'll get to them later, they're kind of piss easy, I'll be honest. Look how much damage I'm already doing compared to how much damage he's doing to me. Even though I'm getting bombarded, I can literally stand in one fucking spot and win this pretty easily. Look, I'll even do that. I'll only jump, I'm not even gonna move. Look how fucking easy that was. I stood in one spot for most of the fight, and he's dead, and I still have more than half HP. Yeah, more signs that this game was rushed to hell. Though, we defeat Commander Yamark and get one of the best weapons in the game. And I'll showcase that in the next stage. Especially since we have the Falcon armor, you can actually do charged weapons right off the bat, too. You found a mysterious item. This related to the Nightmare. Let's call it the Nightmare Soul. Collect the souls to increase rankings. As your hunter ranks increases, you'll be able to equip parts. The higher your ranking, the more you can equip parts. When you achieve the GA rank, you will be able to equip the limited parts. Unlike the other parts, the limited parts should be equipped at the weapon select screen. Don't forget that you can use it only one time. You got the MR option. Alright, Dragonflies help you on offense and defense. Alright, seems like we got a few important reploids that can give us more HP, and I think more weapon ammo, I believe. I don't know. So some of these reploids have really stupid names like Yars, Gokin, Hanzei. Maybe these are just some Japanese names, so apologies if anybody's named that, but yeah. Congratulations again on your Mach Charm. Alright, life up, energy up, super recovery, and the leg parts. Commander Yamark, an ex-investigator in the Amazon area. He was a reploid created for the Nature Preservation Project. He burnt the forest by controlled distorter. How the hell did he burn a forest? He commands dragonflies, not fire. Whatevs. He wasn't accused of the incident, but someone altered Yamark's flying systems. He crashed and died. Well, that's tragic. Who rebuilt him? He was created by my colleague, Gate. Alright, let us save. I saw what you said about Diplin. Just had to do some dialogue. I hope he enjoys his Hydrapple. I have a report. An investigator was already destroyed by that Maverick Hunter. I know. Wait, which Maverick Hunter? There are a lot of them. I don't know. It's shameful they can't beat that mysterious old robot. Isoc, keep an eye on that hunter for a while. Yes, sir. Oh, how is the experiment going? Everything is going great and the effects is brilliant. We achieved 99.98% success rate by now. This is an amazing invention, excuse me. Yeah, because of how rushed this game was, it only has Japanese dubbing. Though it is English subbed, as you can see. But if you use Hymax in just minutes, you can control all reploids on Earth. Even the Maverick Hunter was no match. No. Continue the experiment for now. I want you to keep gathering data. Yes, sir. By the way, have you found what you're looking for? I guess it doesn't exist in this world. Oh no, it does. I've seen him. And besides, he isn't some low reploid that would die in such a trivial battle. I'll admit, he has persistent as X. Whatever. Alive or not, there are many options. I'll find out for sure. It doesn't matter to me. You are on your own. I don't need the body of Zero. Anyway, just do the work and keep an eye on X. Yes, sir. Dude just said yes, sir like 3 times. Alright, so remember what Alias said earlier in the episode about any nightmare effects, they will glow red? Yeah. The nightmare effects, if you hate bad platforming design, you're gonna absolutely loathe the nightmare effects. Each and every stage has one really, really annoying one. The one in Commander Your Mark stage, we'll go on over to Shield Sheldon's stage, or Blaze Heatnix's stage. And that nightmare effect, I don't want to show that here because there's a certain other order I want to go into. But, let's just say some little fly mechaniloids will fly around you and block X's shots. It can get very annoying, especially if you're trying to make a certain sharpshooting attack. Or you're just trying to hit another enemy, because they just hover right in front of you and block your attacks. That's just one of the many annoying nightmare effects. But right now, I want to go to Infinity Maginian's stage, because there's a certain secret over there that I want to mention. Also, like I said earlier in the episode, what the hell is a Maginian? I don't know, I still don't know. But according to the Mega Man X wiki, Infinity Maginian is based on a Daphnia, or the water flea, or a water bug. It's just like the tardigrades, they're microscopic bugs that are so small that can actually survive in very harsh conditions like super extreme colds, heat, or even bomb explosions, and nuclear explosions of the like. You should look up the Daphnia, it's quite fascinating. I think they're even related to the tardigrade, like I mentioned, or the water bear. But anyways, Nutty, what's that huge reploid? You're in the weapons center. They've been constructing powerful weapons without the appropriate approvals. A huge reploid, I assume it's Illumina, excuse me. Considering that I couldn't pick up any readings of the activation, it must be a nightmare. There has to be cables which are sending energy to the Illumina. Find and destroy them. Good luck. I don't need luck, Alia. Alright, so that big motherfucker in the background is Illumina. He's just gonna keep hitting attacks like this. Just keep dodging him like that. You know what else? He kind of looks like Megatron's cousin. I just gotta say it. But, what was I gonna say before? One thing about this game's, not this game, but this stage's theme song, it's actually based on the Final Countdown song, so if you listen closely, it sounds very similar. Which, just like how the last game had Guns N' Roses references, the last game's got references to songs like that as well. Like, you can tell the developers of these games were a huge fan of those songs. But anyways, let's just slay the nightmares, as all these little planes are in the way. Alright, and now we face the boss here. Illumina. You just gotta keep dodging the shots, but there's a lot of shit on screen, so dodge as much as you possibly can, damage boost if you have to. That's pretty much it. Ow, god damn it, there's too much crap on the screen. There's shit everywhere. Alright, we're almost there, come on. I ducked out of the way of that. Did you see that? It looked like I was supposed to get hit, but I didn't. Alright, Illumina. Get out my face. I'm about to die. I get hit once, I'm screwed. Don't worry, this stage is full of a lot of bullshit, so be kept like that. And I gotta start all over. God damn it. Thank the Lord I have 8 lives. I mean, like I stated earlier in the episode, X6 was so rushed that it came out the same year as X5. That's how rushed it was, when X5 was initially going to be the series finale. Alright, I'm gonna put this in rookie mode because I took way too much damage from that. And I don't think the Falcon armor has damage, so yeah, this is gonna be fun until I can get access to the other armors. Alright. Alright, take this off rookie mode real fast. Alright, nothing down here. Don't leave any stones unturned, people. There could be reploids down there, and they could have very, important parts. Like that bad boy up there. Shit, I can't even reach him. Look at this. You know what? Screw it. Let myself die. I don't want that reploid to die. Hydrillodron. The Hydrapple. Alright. Actually, hold on. We'll wait till we get to the boss gate. At least you charge relatively quickly in this game. That's another plus as well. Still not as broken as Mega Man 5's Charge Buster. And that's something I'm definitely itching to talk about in this channel, but it's gonna be a while before we do the classic games. Alright, take that off rookie mode. I don't want that reploid to die, and we have no way to reach him. God damn it. Alright. Yeah, again, for those of you playing this game along, be ready for a lot of really, really cheap deaths. They are everywhere in this game. Alright, rookie mode again. I think this time I'll keep it on there for a little bit longer. Alright, now that we're on rookie mode, if I fall, we respawn at the last, visible ground. Alright, 2 reploids for the price of 1. Get all that crap out of here. Alright, and then there's this whole missile barrage. Because I'm supposed to survive that. Technically you are, it is part of the game after all. Oh god, look how much damage I already took. Come on, man. You can do it. Shit. He's dead. Alright. Illumina is dead, and if you see one of these gates, you should go in them, because there is a secret boss fight in each stage that hides these, as well as a few secrets, like some secret heart tanks or secret, life tanks and whatnot, so be diligent of those. And if we go this way, this is some awful design. I'll talk about it in a little bit after Dr. Light's dialogue. I'll give you data for an armor program. Obtain all 4 programs so that the armor will be complete. The one I give you right now is the arm program for the blade armor. With your weapon charged fully, hold the up button and press the shot button. Then you can attack with the charged blade. You can do it, X. Okay, so while X loads in the arm parts, this is terrible, and I mean terrible design. Tell you what, give me one good reason why the fuck both the armor parts and the heart tank are right next to each other. And mind you, they're slightly off screen like this, so you slightly move to the left, or to the right. It's right here, to the left, this is left. It's right here. It's even that hard to find. I thought the heart tank and wire sponges stage in X2 was bad. This is terrible. It's just right next to each other, and another testament to how bad this game's level design is. Even the secrets suck absolute ass. But anyways, let's keep going. Don't kill that reploid. Do not kill that reploid. Alright, yes, keep attacking me. Do not kill that reploid. Thank you. God damn it! Alright. Alright, I think I got him. Fucking shit. Okay. Rookie mode again. Because this part of the stage is not fun. It's suspended over a bottomless pit, and you make one little mistake, you're dead. Especially if you're pulling a certain thing. Especially if you use a certain weapon and whatnot. Alright, because we're on rookie mode, we'll be safe. Yeah, get you. Don't you get near that fucking reploid, thank you. Alright. Seriously, if you're playing this, please put it on rookie mode. It'll save you a lot of trouble. Okay. Yes, I like how your head travel. Look at that! Did you see that? Did you see that? That nightmare virus was literally spawned right on top of that reploid. Awesome game design, man. Awesome game to— oh my god. Jesus Christ, take a shot every time I fall, dude. Anyways. But yeah, it's not the last time you'll likely see one of the reploids die. All I can do is hope and pray that reploid didn't frickin'... whatchamacallit, didn't— oh my god. Didn't, have a armor part to it. Or not an armor part, but an upgrade to it. Also, it's kind of weird how the reploids are just floating in this stage. Why are they floating? What's making them float like that? Yes, I do like how your Hadrapple's fucking hell is set up. Got that water type coverage and that ground type coverage. And the wide ones to increase accuracy. I assume that's pairing well with Super Sweet Syrup, right? Maybe oh my god, you mother... I can't get up there. Man, I'd be losing my sanity right now if we weren't on rookie mode. Holy shit. Ah, you... God damn it, man. Nope. No, you don't. Thank you. Give me... no, you don't. No, you don't. Ah, you bitch. Alright, now that that reploid is safe, those nightmares are gone. Come on, yes! Alright, got him. I mean, if that's what you'd like to use. Alright, so... well, yeah, because I guess Super Sweet Syrup would be a little redundant with their fucking wide lens. Okay. Come on. Oh, yes, we did it. We did it. Let's get into the boss gate. Alright, now I can take this off rookie mode. Oh, Jesus. Alright, and here's the secret boss fight that I was talking about. It's Zero Nightmare. What do you think you're doing? Zero, where is Zero? You don't need to know that. Ha! It is you who will be eliminated. Dude, I just walked in here, why are we fighting? But anyways, this is Zero Nightmare, and he literally functions exactly the same as he does in X5. Specifically the Awakened Zero fight from X5. Not the good Zero, and goddamn he hits like a frickin' freight train, holy shit. However, he is weak to the saber, and he makes one of the weirdest noises, I swear, when he gets hit with that. Those speedrunners, they tend to use the saber in a way that skips the little animation that Zero plays when he gets hit by it. If you hit him when he's doing an attack, it'll skip that animation, as you saw there a few times. But yeah, that sound effect is one of the funniest pain sounds I've ever heard in a game. It just like, it sounds like he got kicked in the nads. I just gotta say it. Wouldn't you make that sound if you got kicked in the nads? Maybe not the best question. Oh my god. So yeah, just keep using the saber against him over and over again until he dies, pretty much. And you get a nice special reward when you beat him. It's a bit of a war of attrition fight, if you will. Alright, so I have more HP than he does. He will also use Genmu Zero, so do be careful of that. But again, unlike an X5, it won't one-shot you. And down goes Zero Nightmare. I mean, the stage isn't really centered around gravity, but alright. And here's the reward I was talking about. My reputation has been damaged while away. Being thought of as the same stupid toy. Zero! Zero, you're alive! Heh, so X is alive. Is he? Seems Sigma didn't defeat me after all. But I searched all over for your parts. Your signal, but I found nothing, so... That is most unfortunate. Alright, here comes everyone's favorite line. Say it with me, everybody. This is just as good, if not better, than what am I fighting for? I hid myself while I tried to... I can't take this line seriously. I hid myself while I tried to repair myself. God, that line is stupid. Holy shit. I hid myself while I tried to repair. I hid myself to repair myself. Man, everybody's talking about what am I fighting for? Or it's not over yet. But I hid myself to repair. This line is fucking stupid, and I'll explain why. The reason why this line is so stupid, if you saw in the ending that this takes place in after X5, fucking Zero was a torso with a hole in him, missing one of his arms. Now tell me, how the fuck did he not only hide himself, but repair himself? Do you know how hard it is to do anything with just one fucking arm? And your legs are gone too. Remember that. You are in critical fucking condition with a hole in you, missing one of your goddamn arms. How the flying fuck did you repair yourself? I mean, yes. I know, like stated back in X1 when Zero died against Vile. He states how his automated system is overloaded or whatever. So let's assume that's the same case here. He was at the ending of X5, he was in worse condition than he was at the end of X1. Even worse condition, because I don't recall fucking Vile putting a hole in him like Sigma did. So I think that would damage his internal systems even more. So let's just say that's the fucking case. How the flying fuck did he repair himself under all that damage? How? I don't get it. How? Somebody please explain that to me, but anyways, let's get on with it. I'm sorry, I just needed to laugh at all that. I had to wait until I was healed. Bullshit, no you didn't. Well, it's been an emotional reunion. Emotional. But now we must face the nightmare. If the reploids are eradicated, then the mankind, okay. No, the Earth itself will face the crisis. Let's go, X. Destroy the nightmare. Yes, we will join hands. You're joining arms, not hands, you dumbass. And never let anyone sever us again. Let's go, Zero. Well, in the main X timeline, this is the last time that we ever see Zero die, so unless you count Maverick under X. And again, this is not counting what happens during the Zero series and the ZX series, all that crap. But anyways, that whole stage took about 8 minutes. Okay, you remember when I said that these reploid names are fucking stupid? Who names their reploid FFF? F standing for triple fuck. That's what it stands for. And who names their Verturf? What type of name is that? Alright, at least we got some important parts, so that's cool. Saber Master. Perfect for us just getting Zero. Alright, okay to save. Also, one thing about this... Alright, would you like to save the data? Yes? Okay to overwrite. Overwrite is spelled wrong. So, that's just a small little oversight there. I guess so. I guess you're right about the joining arms thing. I know that you have only just returned, but I need to ask you something. Will you help X and carry out the missions? It is my job. I am a Maverick hunter. I have been away for a while, but I am ready to fight for peace. Okay? And now Infinity Maginian still has yet to be defeated. So now that Zero Nightmare's out of the way, there is 2 more secret bosses that you can fight in this game, if you get to one of those secret areas. Spoiler alert, one of them being Hymax. The other one we'll get to him another time, but yeah. And do not fight Hymax unless you have at least one special weapon. We'll get to that in a later episode. But now, I think in the next episode, if we're going to continue going to weakness order, I think we should fight Ground Scaravich next. And let me just show something. Now that we have Zero, we can play as him now. But that's not what we're going to do now. One little thing I want to look at real fast is the different parts we can equip. And X has his own parts, and Zero, he's kind of got the short end of the stick here. He only gets 4 parts, while X gets all of this. So, yeah. And I can't even equip that yet, so, yeah, okay. And congratulations to your shiny Pyroverse. Yeah, no, I literally cannot equip this. Actually, wait, I was wrong. X does. X only gets these parts here. He can also get the limited parts and normal parts, and Zero can get the limited and limited parts. And the normal parts. Heh, nice names. Alright, so it looks like I can't equip any of that yet. I guess I haven't collected enough Nightmare Souls. Alright, and these are all the reploids we've rescued so far. A total of 22. And only 1 went missing, because he's dead. Actually, I don't know why it says missing rather than him dying. I guess it's the one reploid I skipped in the last stage, but whatever. We could always get him later. But anyways, in the next episode, we'll take on the Central Museum and fight Ground Scaravich. And we can also show... Oh, I completely forgot to showcase the armor option. Well, we'll do that here in the next episode. Anyways, if y'all enjoyed this and you want to see more, and you also enjoyed that little rant I had earlier, please leave a like, comment, subscribe, and follow. Hit with the VTC screen right now if on YouTube, and that bell button for more. May I give a special thank you to Aaron for joining me once again for another wondrous episode in a new series. Plus, this video is sponsored by the wonderful peeps at W. Hit the link in the description below. Use the code provided to get a wonderful discount on your wonderful energy drink order. I recommend the Dragonade flavor. Let us do a raid real quick before we end. For those of you on Twitch, who do you want me to raid? Quackra. Alright, let's go look at him. And tell him that I sent you. Alright, looks like he's playing Scarlet and Violet. Let's raid him. Tell him I sent you, give him all the support you possibly can. Alright, I'll be raiding him. Thank you everybody for watching, and have a berrific day.